This is a debate about immigration policy. It's not a debate about whether or not we leave the EU. Leaving the EU merely allows you to decide through your democratic processes who comes into your country. And of course, many of the people that Joanna describes, we need and we will want to come into our country. I think that one of the reasons, and there are surveys, and the Bank of England and people have done surveys on this, there is no doubt that the big flood of much lower wage labour coming into this country has had a downward pressure on wages in this country. So people in this country find themselves unable to afford to accept the jobs that people from outside this country are prepared to take. Now, I don't think it's a very good basis for a society that you depend upon labour that you're not prepared to do yourself. And I hope that wages will rise if we limit the number of low-wage people coming into this country.
Someone's tweeted here, encourage...
We've had to put in artificial stimuli.
I just want to put in something that we've had from one of our tweets. Steve asks, encourage local people to do these kind of jobs? Question mark. Is going back to something that Luke said. Maybe we need a proper living wage enforced for all. You could raise the wages without relying on inflation to do that.
Yeah, we have a national minimum wage. We've introduced the national living wage, which has had a very, very big impact on low wages. But actually, this isn't the answer, because a lot of people come to the UK from particularly Eastern European countries. They're very highly qualified. They're doing jobs that they're far more qualified than they need to be to do. And they take the money back home to their families. So they have very low costs in this country. They're able to accept very much lower wages than somebody doing the same job could do in this country. And I think that we need to rebalance this. It was clearly one of the issues at the referendum that people wanted this rebalance, and they wanted us to have this debate.